I'm Kirsten Miller. I'm a compliance manager at Uber. I oversee all of our background checks for the United States and Canada for all of the drivers on the Uber platform. I think that the really important thing is to remember that those numbers are always humans, and so we obviously have to make decisions, and sometimes it's to the point of, do we do something and it impacts 30 or 40 people here, or do we do something else and it affects a couple thousand? And unfortunately, you have to, in those cases, you want to be able to make the decision where you're negatively impacting the smallest number of people or benefiting the most number of people, obviously. It still needs to be that you reach out and contact those people, for example, if they're going to have a bad experience. And so you have to make tough decisions based on the data often, but the question is, how do you mitigate the impact, and how do you still do what's right for even the small number of people that are impacted by those decisions? And I think the other good lens to it as well is that this is like having to remember that everything is at an aggregate and average level, right? And so everything that we roll out, we look at the average impact, what percent more did it convert, or what, the average time to do something. But there still are people at very ends of those extremes who will have a very good or a very bad experience, and the average may not explain that. One of the cool things about technology too is that, and I like the way that technology is moving, is that it's like, how do we personalize the experience more? Can we make it, as I mentioned before, those decisions that seem to be very binary, can we actually make them less binary so that you can actually improve the experience for everybody rather than just improving the experience for the average? And if you look at data as only like the averages, you're going to miss that opportunity to actually help everybody rise by offering different opportunities rather than just the average opportunity.